Xu Yubiai and Huo Yi were childhood sweethearts who had been at odds with each other since the age of 17. They were well matched in family background, appearance and talent, regarded as a perfect couple by outsiders. Yet they always bickered and competed relentlessly. One day, Huo Yi snatched a cooperation order with the Shen group that originally belonged to Zhu Yubai. Furious, Zhu Yubai confronted him at his office. During their quarrel, she learned that her high school classmate Shen Chuan had returned from abroad. Planning to take the initiative to contact Shen Chuan and retrieve the business opportunity, she was firmly stopped by Huo Yi, who looked flustered and refused to let her go. Too angry to listen, Zhu Bai stormed out of the Huo group building. As a typhoon was approaching, violent wind raged outside. The moment she walked out, a potted green plant blown down from the second floor hit her on the head, knocking her unconscious. Before blacking out, she only saw Huo Yi rushing towards her anxiously, secretly thinking he only cared about seizing the business completely after her accident. When waking up in hospital, Zhu Bai overheard the doctor saying she only suffered a mild concussion with no serious problems, just sleeping heavily. She came up with a mischievous idea: pretend to have amnesia to extort money from Huo Yi to make up for the lost order, and also stay at his house to enjoy the delicious cooking of his nanny. Putting on an innocent and confused expression, she pretended not to recognize Huo Yi and asked who he was. The flustered doctor had no choice but to diagnose her with temporary amnesia. Completely convinced, Huo Yi lied impulsively, claiming to be her boyfriend of 8 years who was about to marry her. Zhu Bai was stunned, suspecting he had seen through her act and teased her on purpose. But seeing his red eyes and genuine emotion, she could not tell the truth from the lie. Huo Yi even half-jokingly suggested a kiss to get familiar with each other, leaving her helpless. She only wanted his money, while he only wanted to get close to her. When going through discharge procedures, her hair was messy with fallen leaves from the potted plant. Yet Huo Yi only had eyes for her and kept teasing about getting close. On the way home, memories flooded back. She recalled the root of their broken relationship. In senior high school, Huo Yi was outstanding and favored her. The youngest and cutest girl in the class, she fell secretly in love with him. Later, the top student Shen Chuan transferred to their school. Equally outstanding in appearance and grades. When Huo Yi suffered from pneumonia and lay weakly at his desk, Shen Chuan helped Zhu Yubai solve difficult problems and patted her hair intimately. The scene was witnessed by Huo Yi, who was instantly consumed by jealousy and coldness. A sudden heavy rain came after school. Huo Yi left alone in anger without waiting for her, and Shen Chuan escorted her home with an umbrella. Zhu Bai felt uneasy watching Huo Yi disappear in the rain. That night, she saw him return completely soaked, yet he deliberately drew the curtain to avoid her gaze. The next day, Huo Yi carried her school bag as usual but remained cold and silent. Later, misunderstandings piled up. She mistakenly thought he sent an umbrella to the school beauty Liu Jinji and begged a blessing bag for her at the mountain temple. She believed rumors that Huo Yi cared nothing about the gossip of her and Shen Chuan. When Shen Chuan went abroad and she felt upset, Huo Yi spitefully snatched her family's order. From then on, they became bitter rivals, opposing each other in everything. Huo Yi took Zhu Yubai to his villa, though they were neighbors. She kept acting as an amnesiac girl, calling him boyfriend and even husband deliberately to tease him. Instead of refusing, Huo Yi blushed and responded gently with indulgence. With the nanny on leave, he cooked noodles for her personally, made a heart-shaped poached egg for her and ate the leftover edges himself. He also stocked up her favorite hazelnut chocolates in the fridge, recalling her childhood when her parents forbade her from eating candy. Huo Yi always secretly brought her snacks, and Zhu Yubai felt a warm, strange feeling in her heart. At night, Huo Yi planned to let her sleep in the master bedroom while he stayed next door. But Zhu Yubai saw through his plan to sign the contract with Shen Chuan overnight. She continued her amnesia act, Cocathus like questioning why they slept separately after 8 years of love, even teasing him about physical problems. Then locked the bedroom door to keep him from leaving. She walked out of the bathroom wearing his oversized shirt, guarding against him sneaking out, restless and blushing. Huo Yi paced around the bedroom. Zuyuba I accidentally found the red blessing bag from the mountain temple in his wardrobe, reminding her of the old misunderstanding. She also remembered that Huo Yi's deliberate rivalry over the years was all hidden jealousy. He defeated the school basketball team because she praised a player he wore a vest deliberately in cold weather to show his figure. Because she admired tennis players, he even sent her a bunch of chrysanthemums on QYXI festival as a childish prank. To hold him back completely, Zuyuba acted Cocathus lie to stop him leaving, secretly changed the passwords of the bedroom door and his computer to her birthday, determined to meet Shenshu on first for the cooperation. Huo Yi indulged her fully and dried her hair patiently. Affected by the sedative medicine prescribed by the doctor, Zuyuba dozed off in his arms, overhearing him whisper that he wished her amnesia was real. The next morning, Zuyuba panicked when she did not see Huo Yi, fearing he had gone to sign the contract privately. Instead, he had prepared breakfast and asked if she wanted the 24.6 billion worth Huo Group. She bargained for 50 million compensation for her amnesia, then gave up pretending and asked for money openly. She slipped out of Huo's house undressed to Shen Chuan's hotel. To her shock, Shen Chuan told her the truth. Huo Yi never competed for the cooperation, but secretly negotiated it all along and gave the project to her family. He had secretly loved her since high school, even declaring his sovereignty over her to Shen Chuan during the midterm exam. Shen Chuan made it clear he never had romantic feelings for her, teasing them both for being too stubborn to confess their love frankly. Shocked and half-believing, Zuyuba still had doubts about Liu Jingji. Braving the storm, she went to the Huo Group and was stopped by Huo Yi, who put his windbreaker on her shoulders. His red eyes showed obvious jealousy and sadness, thinking she would be with Shen Chuan. He mentioned the pink diamond he had auctioned for 520 million yuan, saying he would give it to her as a dowry if she married someone else. When asked about Liu Jingji, the blessing bag and the umbrella incident, Huo Yi looked confused. He admitted he begged the blessing bag for her, bought an umbrella for her on rainy days, but gave it away casually after seeing her leave with Shen Chuan, barely remembering Liu Jingji at all. He complained a grieved lie that her appreciation for later athletes was all subconsciously similar to Shen Chuan, making him jealous for years. Zuyuba clarified firmly that she never loved Shen Chuan. She teased Huo Yi by offering to introduce her cousin who looked unacted just like her, leaving him wronged and disappointed. Just then, the secretary came in unreported that Huo Yi had already finalized the cooperation for her family. The secretary saw through his hidden love and made a heart gesture to hint at his affection. Alone together, Zuyuba pressed him step by step, questioning his ambiguous acts of pretending to be her boyfriend, wanting a kiss to get familiar with each other and calling her wife. Unable to restrain his feelings any longer, Huo Yi kissed her deeply and confessed his long-hidden love since youth. All their rivalry over the years was just clumsy secret love and jealousy, for fear of losing her even as a friend if he confessed. The moment they confirmed their relationship, their parents returned home from their trip. Panicked, Zuyuba pushed Huo Yi away, who hit his head on the bookcase. A falling flower pot knocked him unconscious again just 5 minutes after their confession. The doctor confirmed it was only a mild concussion. The typhoon suspended city operations, and the 4 elders stayed at Huo's house. When the topic of blind date and marriage came up, Zuyuba blurted out she already had a boyfriend, stunning everyone. Due to the concussion, Huo Yi lost part of his memory, forgetting their confession and mistakenly thinking her boyfriend was Shen Chuan, filled with loss and grievance. When the elders kept asking about her boyfriend, Zuyuba described him casually, while Huo Yi criticized every condition jealously. He even reached an agreement with Su's father to set strict rules: no public announcement within half a year of dating, elders accompanying every date, and physical fitness tests for her boyfriend, afraid of her being taken away by others. The next day, Huoyi recovered his memory and tried to curry favor with her by buying her favorite soup buns, following his own rules. Zuyuba, I asked her father to accompany their date, leaving the jealous Huoyi stranded halfway. Later, she sent her father away and returned to the Huo group office, where Huoyi acted like a wrong puppy and begged for a formal identity. They dated secretly for half a year. On New Year's Eve, the two families had reunion dinner together. The elders urged Huoyi to settle down, leaving him with unspeakable troubles, so he could only hold Ziyuba's hand secretly under the table. That night, they kissed while setting off fireworks in the yard, accidentally witnessed by their parents. Misunderstanding them as inappropriate, the elders finally believed their relationship after explanation. Thus, father strictly insisted Huoyi pass the long-distance running test to recognize him as his son-in-law. After marriage, Huoyi gave her the blessing bag he had begged for her back in high school, confessing all his childish jealousy, silent protection and secret help over the years. All the misunderstandings were cleared up. Their childish rivalry since youth finally yielded to deep-seated love, and the childhood sweethearts gained a perfect happy ending at last.